Good morning. Hayom Yom, Menachem Av, Tisha B'av. So on Tisha B'av, there's a couple of interesting stuff we do or don't do in the morning. So by Shachris, first of all, we don't wear tefillin. And by Shachris, we end right after Avalasian. We stop right there. And also, a person is not allowed to learn on Tisha B'av in the morning anything which doesn't relate to the Churban. You can't just learn other parts of Torah. So because of all of that, in the afternoon, before we start Mincha, so first of all, we put on tefillin then for the day. We also pick up where we left off by Shachris, so we say Shir Shal Yem, and then we say Enkel Lekenu, and then we say Daily Chitas, which we weren't able to do earlier in the day. And that is law number one. Law number two, says the Rebbe, is that in the morning prayers, or in the morning blessings on Tisha B'av, so one blessing we leave out. We don't say Sh'asli Kol Tzarki. Thank you, Hashem, for providing me with all my needs. Because that blessing, that bracha, is mainly said it's thanking Hashem for our shoes, the shoes we wear on our feet. And since on Tisha B'av and Yom Kippur we don't wear real shoes, so because of that, on both those days, a Jew doesn't say the blessing, Sh'asli Kol Tzarki. But says the Rebbe, you might think that right when Tisha B'av ends and you're allowed to put on regular shoes, so right then you should put on regular shoes and make the bracha. So he says, no, do not make the bracha Sh'asli Kol Tzarki till the next morning, till Berchas HaShachar of the next day of Yud Menachem Av. Then the Rebbe tells us three customs of the fifth Chabad Rebbe, the Rebbe Rashab, which he would do personally on Tisha B'av, and perhaps that we should all do. So the first custom is that on Tisha B'av, so the Rebbe Rashab would make sure to learn two things. First of all, he would always learn through every single year. He would learn through Eicha Rabbah, which is Medrash Rabbah on Eicha. And two, he would learn the passage in the Gemara, the part in the Gemara, which talks about and describes the Churban, the story of the Churban and the destruction of the Beis Mikdash. And that begins with the words, Rabbi Yechanan. So that is custom number one of the Rebbe Rashab. Custom number two of the Rebbe Rashab is the Rebbe Rashab would say all of the Kinnas elegies, and he would say Eicha in Shachris. And then the third custom of the Rebbe Rashab is that the Rebbe Rashab would make sure he was called up to the Torah, and he would say the maftir by the Torah. And sometimes he would do it both by Shachris and by Mincha. He would be called up for the maftir both by Shachris and by Mincha. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.